Hi everyone, and welcome to PurplEdge Trading Systems. In this video, we're going to show you how to read the market using Liquidity Zones, the tool that reveals where the real money is actually parked. Once your subscription is active, you'll find the system in TradingView under the Indicators menu in the Invited Only section. We highly recommend marking it as a favorite for instant access from any chart. We're currently looking at a market replay on the the S&P 500 futures. Watch how the indicator exposes the layers of liquidity that most retail traders simply miss. The most common mistake traders make is chasing generic setups without understanding the high probability context behind them. Where are they more likely to function and be profitable? By analyzing the volume profile through real-time data, Liquidity Zones reveals the true market playground. It breaks the distribution down into high-volume nodes and low-volume nodes, showing you the exact stations where price is likely to react, stall, or accelerate. These zones serve as your ultimate roadmap for high-conviction entries and precise exit points. Engineered with our exclusive PurplEdge recipe, this indicator delivers consistent results across all markets, assets, and timeframes. By merging micro-volume data with macro-level structural zones, it crafts a precision trading roadmap tailored specifically to your asset. When you fire up the tool, the orange point of control, or POC line, will appear. This is the market's center of gravity, the precise price level where the most business was done. It gives you an immediate read on fair value before you even look at a single candlestick. Price is naturally drawn to the POC like a magnet. The chart highlights blue high-volume nodes zones and black low-volume nodes. The blue zones are your anchors, where price tends to stall, consolidate, or find strong support and resistance. The black zones are the volume vacuums, areas where there aren't enough orders to stop price, so it tends to rocket through them very quickly. Trading with liquidity zones is about hunting for value. Look for entries near the POC or the edges of the blue zones, and use the black zones as runways for your targets. You manage the trade based on where the money is actually distributed, not just based on patterns. Utilizing this indicator encourages a more patient trading style, waiting for the perfect entry and gauging price interaction at critical liquidity levels. Watch as the indicator pinpoints high probability points of interest on the hourly chart, delivering precise and high-impact trades, as seen here in this NASDAQ hourly chart demonstration. Let's walk through the settings panel, item by item. Under Volume Profile Configuration, we define the brain of the analysis. Price Scanning Range Percentage. This first field defines the scanning boundaries. The engine scans only a specific percentage above and below the current price to ensure the liquidity you see is relevant to your next trade. Calculation Step Size and Ticks. This is the profile's resolution. When you leave this at 0, for auto calculation mode, the system automatically calculates the optimal tick size based on the asset's price, ensuring institutional precision without manual calibration. Historical depth in bars determines how many candles the engine analyzes. The higher the value, the deeper the historical context you receive. Analyze entire history. This checkbox is your macro toggle. When active, the system ignores the bar depth and scans all available data on your chart. In the next section, we define exactly what appears on your screen. Display Point of Control, the checkbox that toggles the central orange line. Right next to it, you have full control over the POC color to make price shifts stand out. Show low and high volume nodes, two separate checkboxes to control the HVN and LVN boxes. You can choose to see only consolidation zones or only market vacuums. Node Sensitivity Range. This is your filter. It determines the volume threshold for a level to be defined as a node. A higher value cleans up market noise, leaving only the most critical liquidity levels. Common values in this section are between 4 to 15. LVN and HVN color. Fully customize the zone colors. On this chart, they are blue and black, but they are completely adjustable in these menus. Zone Horizontal Extension. Adjust how far the zones project to the right. A longer extension helps you plan targets ahead into future time. At the bottom of the panel is the engine that keeps you synchronized in real time. This section is specifically engineered for our PurplEdge Elite users, allowing for a more disciplined approach by trading only at critical points of interest. Master Alert Toggle, the master checkbox that enables or disables the entire alert system at once. Alert on POC, HVN, or LVN cross. Three checkboxes that let you decide exactly when to receive a mobile push notification, whether price hits the POC or enters a major liquidity node. Notification frequency determines if you get an alert every time price touches a level or just once per bar. With these advanced alerts, you no longer need to watch the screen 24/7. You receive the institutional truth directly to your phone or TradingView app, ensuring you execute trades only when the price reaches your high probability zones. And now, for some professional tips to give you the ultimate edge with liquidity zones. First, use liquidity levels as targets and stops. These zones are not just visual markers. They are the precise points where institutional orders are resting and where price initiates its next major move. Plan your entries, exits, and stop losses directly around them. Second, use multiple timeframes for a complete picture. A liquidity level from a daily or 4-hour chart carries far more weight than one from a lower time frame. The higher the time frame, the more powerful the reaction you can expect. Third, understand the difference between HVN and LVN behavior. High volume nodes are magnets. Price will seek to consolidate around them and revisit them over time. Low volume nodes, on the other hand, are springboards. Price moves through them fast. Once the market trades there long enough, they stop being LVN altogether. Fourth, trade smarter with elite alerts. Our elite users receive real-time push notifications to their phone or app the moment price hits a liquidity level, complete with the price and timestamp. No more staring at screens. You trade only at your points of interest with minimal mental load. Fifth, let the indicator do the work. Set the tick size to 0, and the engine will automatically calculate the optimal zone thickness for each specific asset. No manual guesswork needed. And finally, this tool is built for every market and every style. Stocks, indices, forex, any asset, any time frame. As long as sufficient volume profile data exists, liquidity zones will map the institutional truth for you. Try it on your preferred market and adapt it to your personal trading approach. Liquidity zones evolves your trading from a guessing game into a professional business plan. Market depth, institutional visibility, and high probability zones, all in one place. Thank you for choosing PurplEdge as your trading partner.